Okay, Oliver, you have 1 minute to defend yourself, starting
Oh
now.
man! So the thing is that I watched the first two episodes, and it was cute because the whole atmosphere was like it's a small little city town thing and whatnot. And I was like, oh, it's something I can get into. It's fun and it's not too serious. Um, that aside, it wasn't too serious, and um, um, I can't defend myself.
Yeah, I wonder why. It was a terrible series, and you should feel bad. Like, I'm looking through, like, we have all these discussing points here, right? I'm looking through and I'm thinking, I can't talk about any of these because they're all terrible.
Hey, there's plenty of characters that we can look at and reflect on.
Like, I mentioned in the thing, like, the aside thing, that essentially all these characters feel like that the author... Oh jeez, there goes the timer.
The timer?
Whoops, because the 1 minute of defending yourself, of which you got to like half of. Good job, by the way. But like all these characters feel like they were written by someone that didn't know how people work, or had like not interacted with people, but had interacted with golden retrievers. No, but like seriously, I have a backup for this though. Uwe. Her only characteristics are that she's like she eats everything she sees, and she gets a little bit weird when the main character starts paying attention to other people. And like the getting weird when the main character starts paying attention to other people is kind of recurring.
Yeah,
and it's just really weird.
So let's go down the list from important characters and down. We've got Kazuma, which is like the most normal character in the series. He's a pretty laid back guy.
He's just a guy.
Yeah, but he's just kind of trying to get by and try to have a good time after moving from the big city to the small little town thing. Kazuma's pretty laid back. Come on, we can agree on this.
He's laid back, but like there's so many characters that have this exact same backstory. Like, oh yeah, it's a person from a city that's now after moving to a small town and now has to readjust to the whole country values thing. It's like, it's overdone. It's super overdone. You probably haven't come across that much of it, but trust me, it's super overdone. And like all of these characters are overdone. The setting's overdone.
This is true.
Everything's overdone.
One thing at a time, Karen. Let's calm down.
No, I can't calm down.
We need to go through this list slowly.
Okay. Cam.
Second character. Who?
I'm just saying Cam. Cam thoughts.
Okay. Second character. I think Yui is a good one to take up right now. Because, that's what it ends up being the thing. The thing.
Yep.
In the end.
Worst girl wins.
Yui is worst girl. This is something we'd agree on.
Okay,
Yui
that's
is
good.
Absolutely worst girl. Terrible pick. I was like so devastated. I was going down the list because the main, like the three that end up becoming like the contestants of this whole thing would be Yui, Madoka, and Ibuki.
Like, I don't think there was really like a real contest though. You always kind of knew that it was going to be that.
Yeah, but I mean, the last 3 episodes was kind of like resolving the other characters. And we start off with Madoka, which by far was the one I hope was going to be the one.
Yeah,
because it was so cute.
They actually...
the little thing with the little kid. Oh, that was so good.
No, that was like the best episode out of a bad lot.
it was really nice. I really liked the whole subplot with Kazuma getting there when he was like smaller, and Madoka, like the whole love at first sight. It was cheesy as fuck, but we fall for that sort of thing. So I really, from the time that Kazuma met her at the shrine, I was like, I hope that this is what it becomes. It did.
Yeah.
Next episode, Ibuki.
I honestly think that Ibuki had like a way better chemistry in that episode with him than like any of the other characters. It's like before that episode I was like, okay, whatever. But then that episode it was like, oh wow, no, that they'd actually work as a couple. That would be That would be nice.
Yeah.
Can we
Ibuki
just have
really
this
grew on
instead? Like, please.
Surprisingly enough, Ibuki actually grew on me in this series. There's characters that grows on me, apparently, I guess. They did that, I guess. At the start, I was like, Ibuki's gonna come. I don't really care for her at all. But she turned into a really nice, like, at the end, I actually really like Ibuki.
You need to break through the sun to get to the Dere, as the saying goes.
Absolutely. Never heard of that before.
Yep.
But Ibuki was rude
Mm.
at the start of the series. Just really nasty. When did that change, actually? Because I'm kind of thinking back
archery
now, and
competition, I think.
oh yeah, that's true. The whole episode. That was actually a pretty good episode.
I can't remember anything except for the fact that there was archery at some point.
And then she went and she yelled at the thing because she lost. And she was sad. And then Kazuma was up there and she like fell in love, I guess. No?
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much what happened.
So Ibuki actually grew on me. Let's very quickly go through some of the other characters, because there's actually a lot of them. Some of them that are like the main focus is like Hina, the girl with the key ring. I didn't really know what her deal was.
Like, did somebody say best girl?
Really, Hina? I don't know. She was really weird throughout the entire series, and I was like, I didn't really know where.
Honestly, it was like, to me, it was like, I was like, oh wow, that character's actually relatively unique almost. I was like, oh, that's weird. That was unexpected from the series.
I mean, all the characters are unique in their own ways.
No.
What? What are you on about? No. Yui's the fucking cunt that like Ethan's worst girl. Madoka's like the cute, kind of shy. She's not really like experienced with boys, and she feels this whole love at first sight thing. Ibuki is this kind of girl that was like really against Kazuma when he got to the town, and really against the whole idea of any outsiders coming to the town, but then opening up and then falling in love with him, and then we see this transition. You know what? I think that's BS. You gotta take that back right now.
I gotta take that back. No. Never.
But Hina, why do you like Hina so much?
I don't know. I'm just making a joke.
Hina's, I don't know.
No, but
I really
honestly,
didn't know
I think that, like, in terms of a character, I mean, her story was kind of poor, but just kind of seemed a bit more of an interesting character just because you had no really idea about what was going on with her.
Yeah.
But, like, the other characters, to me, felt like a TV tropes page. Like an anime TV tropes page. There was, like, nothing really redeeming.
Right. But Hina, we can both agree that she had kind of a special spot in the entire series.
Yeah.
It was kind of weird. Just going down this list, the next one is Koyori, the one with the green hair.
Oh, right, yeah. Other worst girl.
Actually, I kind of liked her. I thought she was kind of fun. She brought a little bit of diversity, and she was weird, and she was like being protective of Madoka, and the whole way it played out, I actually thought was kind of funny.
Yep.
No comment. All right, moving on.
She made, like, basically no impact on me as a character. It was great.
It wasn't huge, but I liked the episodes with her. She's also kind of like childish, and she was also called a tomboy and stuff. I don't know. I thought she was fun.
It's like,
Next up is...
I'm just looking at the other characters and saying, oh man, I don't think I've got commentary for the rest of them except for maybe, like, Ayumu.
You gotta have something about Daigo. Let's save that for later, because I really want to go through later, Daigo.
Yeah, I think because that might be an episode discussion.
Next up is Tsumugi. Honestly, Tsumugi, I remember her from like the second episode and the last episode. And then the one where she taught them stuff.
Yeah,
that
was pretty much it. Yeah, she was there. Very good.
Yeah. Honestly, nothing about Tsumugi. What the fuck is the deal with Ayumu?
I don't know.
You need to tell me. No,
I'm honestly not sure if, like, You know, like there was he like when he dressed up as like a cheerleader and stuff, and like his brother was like all for it. I'm not sure if that's progressive or not because they were both taking the piss and okay with it. It was like I'm really not sure.
I was such a weird character because I remember watching the first episode. I was like, "Oh, it's his sister." What? What? And it took me literally like 2 episodes to like understand. No, it's a brother. Brother. So that was really weird to me.
Welcome to anime, where you can't really be sure of any one person's gender at any one time. It's kind of very fluid. It's great.
So Ayumu was, man, he had moments. Let's go with that.
Yeah, he did. Let's not talk about those moments. Actively repressing some of them.
Next up on supporting characters, Kasane, which is the blue-haired girl with the moon in her, the moon pin thing in her hair.
Yep, definitely made an impact.
I actually thought she was kind of funny. I like the whole, like, she's the ears of the shitty small town they live in, and she likes to gossip and stuff, and she seemed really into the whole thing.
And she did so, like, what, like, maybe twice?
Oh, it's at least 3 times.
I was like, no, at least one more than what you said.
Do we even want to talk about Senka? She's weird.
No.
No. Sorry,
Drive
Senka.
on.
Maybe another time. Let's sit down. Let's take it back a little bit. We've been kind of tense, you know. We're disagreeing and stuff on this series actually. Let's deal with Daigo. What's up with him?
Daigo?
What's up with Daigo?
He's I don't know. What is the deal with Daigo?
Daigo has such a twisted vision of what the world is like.
Honestly, I honestly enjoyed like looking at his view of things, like the OVA. Which we had,
not
I was like,
the
we're
OVA.
skipping the episode discussion because goddamn, half of them were boring. The OVA.
Oh no.
Yeah, let's just talk about it. Let's just dial back. We talk about the OVA where like
Let's
we just
talk about
follow
the OVA.
Daigo for like his adventures of like being kind of pervy at everyone.
Yep, that's Daigo pretty much.
Which kind of like I was like, oh hey, look, it was definitely adapted from an Eero, great. But like, in case anyone hasn't like if they've skipped out on the OVA, I'd recommend continuing to do so. Because besides from like seeing like Daigo's like weird like twisted nature of like, oh man, I gotta get the girl. It's fan servicey and post fan servicey.
It's very fan service. So, that's it about Daigo. He's twisted and weird.
Do you have anything to say about the OVA?
I don't want to talk about the OVA.
You do want to talk about it.
So, actually, we're skipping over the story right now because I want to address this right now.
Mm-hmm.
I watched the first 12 episodes, the regular series, on Crunchyroll. Went through it, it was fine, whatever, it's, you know, the series was what it was. What I didn't realize was how much they actually censored. Because when I had to watch the OVA, Crunchyroll didn't have it. So I had to search for different means to watch it. And then the only version I found was an uncensored version. Which I hadn't really thought of. Because I didn't really put 2 and 2 together that, okay, these scenes are actually meant for them all to be naked. And it's through that throughout half the series. I mean, just thinking about the one episode where they're in the bath and Daigo imagines what the other girls are doing.
Yeah.
I can't even begin to imagine what that would look like uncensored. So I think that was a really, like... this series is a lot more 18 plus than I thought it was. Because I watched the entire thing in censored version. So
that's because it was like adapted from an Eero VN, which is basically that. It's basically the OVA, but not all the time. So you're basically attempting to remove like the porn from porn, so you get like a plumber, just kind of walking around the place. So this is what this series is.
Oh man. So I think that was an eye opener for me of how bad the series actually was.
Are you coming around to my side of things? Great.
Huh? No. Listen, I never want to say that it was a good series. In my own thoughts, I went through the entire thing saying how bad it was. But we're gonna talk about this later. The story. Kieran, do you have anything to say about this story?
What story? Like, there wasn't much story other than, like, okay, we have, like, set pieces relating to this, like, character, and this character, and this character. The only episodes that I found were kind of, like, decent enough, were the race episode, like, the costume race episode thing, which I thought was, like, kind of funny, because it was terrible, but it kind of redeemed itself by being so terrible.
Yeah.
And, the third last one, the second last one with Ibuki and Madoka.
Yeah.
But besides from that, like, they weren't that great.
No, they weren't. And I think that's the main point that I also want to get across, that it's not a good series. It's small tidbits of, like, not really porn.
Yeah.
If you watch it on censored, of course.
Like, is there an uncensored version? I didn't know.
There has to be, right? Because the OVA was from the DVD, and on the DVD they can pretty much do whatever the fuck they want, right?
Yeah, pretty much. But sometimes they just kind of throw in things like that. There could be uncensored versions, and Oliver, you're gonna have to take responsibility for the fact that, like, there's probably some people out there that have, like, gone through this and, like, watched all the uncensored stuff, and it's like, what the hell is wrong with Oliver? Why did he tell me to watch this?
I actually did say how I found this. I literally went to Crunchyroll and clicked comedy.
Yeah.
And picked the first one.
And you made a terrible mistake.
I'll promise, if I win in the future, this is not the process I'm gonna do.
Oh, really?
That was bad. So we kind of went over some of the stronger and weaker episodes. We can definitely agree that the 3 last episodes were definitely the episodes that had the most story in them.
I was disappointed with the lack of, like, literal bridges. They were, like, 2.
They connected. It's beautiful. Some of the other, like, the one archery episode you talked about, I think my favorite one was the one with Ibuki, where they go to, like, the arcade and hang out, the, like, karaoke and stuff. I really liked that, mostly because it was fun seeing them just kind of, like, hang out and have fun. And Ibuki was so happy, and then she walked home in the rain and cried.
And it was less happy. Oh, that's so nice. It's like, oh dear, this isn't as nice.
So that was, I thought that was really, I really liked the transition in that episode, so I think that might be my favorite episode. But I really liked the whole Madoka thing as well. I thought that was cute. We didn't talk about the story, so we're just gonna fuck that.
Yeah, pretty much.
We've been going on for a long time.
Oh yeah. Soundtrack-wise, I can't remember like any of the songs. Did it have a background soundtrack? It
did. The only reason I remember is because one of the songs sounds like the background music to Terraria. And that's the only reason I remember. The intro suffers from the same thing that Kamichu had, where the intro was kind of okay and it kind of put up something nice, but then after that it just kind of sucked ass. So I mean, what you do.
Yeah, I think forgettable is kind of like the word I'm going for with the soundtrack and everything.
Yeah. I don't think I ever listened to the full, like, ending. I don't think I actually did. Which is probably bad if we're going to talk about it, but
yeah,
here we are.
A little bit.
How about the atmosphere, Kieran?
The atmosphere, I guess, like, if you're going for small town, and I said, like, in the Kamichu thing, that, like, oh yeah, there's things that did small town better than Kamichu, and you know what? Kamichu did small town better than this. So, I'm going all the way around.
Really now? I actually thought that the small town atmosphere was like really nice. I thought they pulled that off pretty good, walking around the like what seemed like outskirts of something very small, and the school being kind of far away, but they still just walk to stuff, and they take the bus if they want to go further, and then they take the train to go to bigger towns and stuff. I thought the atmosphere was actually really nice. I really like the atmosphere that the animes pull off, I guess, because that's been the selling point for both of these animes that we watch. How about some general thoughts?
I'm not. I don't have to apologize for this one because this is your fault. This is entirely your fault. There's no closing thoughts for me. I hated it. Like Oliver, do you have any closing statements before your sentence?
Yeah, actually. Because I watched through it, and after watching the OVA, I think it was only after the OVA I really realized how bad it was. And I was like, we just watched this entire shitty story thing. Why? But then I kind of realized, and then I realized, because it's a comedy slice of life. None of the fucking above matters. I'm just supposed to sit here and just waste 20 minutes and kind of like, oh, it's funny. Whatever. Not even laugh at the jokes, not even like have it be like I remember the jokes or anything. Just sit down and be calm for 20 minutes. And you know what? That series accomplished that. The reason that I watch most of the comedy slice of life is just to sit down and be calm for 20 minutes. And that's what the series did.
I don't
for
even
story?
know how to respond
Fuck no!
to that.
Fuck no! Story-wise, character-wise, weak. The episodes were kind of bland. It didn't really go together. All these random like panty shots, that was really weird, and I didn't really like that. The soundtrack, fucking awful. I can agree on that. Terrible. The atmosphere, that was alright. I actually kind of like that. The series itself, bad. For wasting 20 minutes just for the fuck of it and just like kind of have a mild laugh every like 5 minutes, sure. Why not? Fuck it.
Or you could watch like a shonen or something which like goes on for like however many episodes and doesn't trick you into porn.
So final verdict on Bridge to Starry Skies.
We're
gonna say the first word we think of it on 0. 3, 2, 1.
Not porn.
Bad. So that's it for We Watch Episode 2, I think.
Yep, that's it.
That's it.
Thanks for like tuning in, and
And sorry.
Oliver shall be harshly reprimanded. Probably. I don't know. Probably not. He's probably going to win the next coin toss. So yeah.
What's the next comedy essay on the list? Until next time.
Until next time. Catch you around.
And end.
Alex, what are you doing?
We're flipping a coin.
This is the coin. This is the heads. This is the tails. Flip the coin already.
You flipped it.
I flipped? No, you're flipping. Flip the coin. Do it. Wait, what?
Queen.
That's heads. I win! I win! Yes! Fuck you, girl! Alright, that's a wrap. Let's go.
Okay, that's the end of that. Yes, you're actually gonna remember to like close the Skype call this time, maybe?
Yeah, I will. Thank you very much.
No bother. Anytime. Okay. Now, where was I? Right here. Hey darling, kimi ga iro karo psycho janai, Zuto isho naro psycho janai, Za nani ya atate, kimi to nara all okay, Moho ya kore wa magini mo nai, Chuudu ichiban no love na janai, E machi kele nai dayamo, Psycho so fall in love.